Can you guess what I am today? Did you know I could do magic? We're going to learn about how you can do magic in the story The Magician's Hat by Malcolm Mitchell. Family Fun Day at the library was filled with exciting events. Book scavenger hunts, storytelling, and reading rallies. Today was the first time a magician had arrived with a big bag of tricks and a big hat. Everybody gathered around to see the magician perform. He bent a spoon just by looking at it. He made playing cards float in front of his nose. The magician could make a coin disappear behind a puppy's ear. He waved his wand and a banana vanished. This was just a warm-up act. Now the magician was ready to dazzle the crowd with his favorite trick of all. The magician's magic started with a story. When I was a kid, my mom and dad brought me to this library on Family Fun Day. During the book scavenger hunt, I wandered into the reading room. There was hundreds of books. Books about dogs, books about planes, books about the sun, flowers, rains, and cities, and circus dancers. Out of the hundreds of books, there was one special book that jumped out at me. It was a book about magic. I read and read and read every single word and every single page. I discovered that the book wasn't just about magic. I learned that books are magic. Even though I was still in the library, those pages and words took me places I never dreamed of going. This was how I knew I wanted to become a magician when I grew up. Soon after that, I got my magician's hat. Family Fun Day crowd gathered around. Kids from all over town were eager to see what the magician's magic. He asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Amy shouted, "I want to be a dentist!" The magician invited Amy to reach into his hat. Amy dug deep, then deeper, until she felt something. It's a book!" Amy shouted. And the magician asked, "What is your book about?" "My book's about teeth! Cleaning teeth and fixing teeth and x-rays!" Right away, just like magic, Amy saw herself holding dental tools, toothbrush, and rinsing cup. But in the library, where everyone could see, Amy was hugging her book and smiling. Matt had been watching closely. After seeing Amy's magic, he wondered, what else could that hat do? He called out, "I want to be a famous football player!" So what do you think is going to happen? And so, the magician offered Matt his hat. "Let's see what magic you can find inside." Matt reached in. All the way down, there was something he couldn't fit into just one hand. Matt plunged both hands in to the hat and pulled. It was a book about, you guessed it, football. It even had his name on it. All at once, just like magic, Matt was on the field, running, catching, punting, tackling, sometimes fumbling, sometimes falling, lots of times winning. Ryan called from the back of the crowd, "Wait a second. This is not magic. Amy's and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they wanted them to be when they grow up." The magician asked Ryan, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" This was when Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was fake, and he snickered and said, "A dog!" What do you think is going to happen? The magician asked Ryan to reach into his hat. "I can't feel anything." "Sometimes you must reach and stretch for what you want to be. That's part of magic." Ryan reached deeper and deeper until his fingers grabbed onto something. He clutched a beautiful book that had nothing to do with dogs. Has some planets on it. I wonder what it could be. Its pages were filled with letters and paintings and photos and fold-out stars and planets and rocket ships. But he said dog. That has nothing to do with a dog. Ryan had always dreamed of becoming an astronaut and exploring wide-open skies, hurtling into outer space and zooming into a far-off galaxy. Wow, whispered Ryan. How did you do that? I'm not doing anything, the magician said. You are. I am? Asked Ryan. But there's gotta be a secret trick to those books. The desires that are within you bring out the magic in those books. Follow your dreams and they will take you to wherever you want to go. The magician turned his hat so that everyone could see inside. What are your dreams? My hat's not as magic as this one. That question made all kinds of magic appear. I'm sure if I were to reach into my hat, I'd pull something involved being a teacher, because that's what I am.